For the last hour, she's been trying to jump up.
Beautiful. So nice to see you and Habibti. Okay. Nikki, I didn't see it, so I don't know if the recording's on. Okay.
Yes. Yes, yes,
Okay.
the recording
Okay.
started.
All right. Welcome. And let's get started with some adaptive chair yoga today. So we'll begin by just coming to a comfortable seat and bring your feet to the ground and take your palms downward on your lap. Take a few moments to close your eyes and start to become aware of the rhythm and the pace of your breathing. Just draw your awareness within. You can take a nice, slow, deep inhalation, big cleansing breath as you lengthen a little through the spine. And as you exhale, open the mouth, sigh out, and soften. Relax through your throat, your chest, your belly. Let your shoulders release. Let the lower body drop down into the seat beneath you, your feet to the earth. Breathing in slowly and deeply, filling up your body with fresh prana, light energy. And another soft sigh out to let your arms float down to the sides of the body. And then turn your palms to face away from the hips and reach them out to the side and up to the sky. Bring your palms to prayer above your head. Exhale, float your palms down over the center line of your body. And here, bring your chin slightly in towards your fingertips, and we'll take a moment to make an intention for our practice today. So you can think of someone you love, a cause that's important to you, maybe a little something you'd like to bring into your life today, like more peace or balance, for instance. Okay, so just set that intention for your practice. Okay, and then we're going to reach the arms out in a big open T. Turn the palms upward, reach high. And exhale, bring your palms back down. Okay, interlace your fingers, push your palms away, round the spine, tuck the tail, tuck the chin. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, float your arms out to the sides and back down to the sides of the body. Turn your palms away from the hips. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides and up to the sky. Bring your palms to prayer above your head. Exhale, float your palms down over the center line of the body. Inhale, reach out in a big open T. And exhale, float your arms back down to the sides. Let's do that one more time. Turn your palms away from the hips. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up to the sky, bringing your palms to prayer above your head. And exhale, float your palms down over the center line of the body. Inhale, sweep your arms out, big open T. And exhale, float your arms back down to the sides. Take a moment. Imagine if you had little puppet strings on the tops of your shoulders and someone in the ceiling is lifting them up. So lift your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Maybe take a little sniff in at the top. Big sigh out as you drop. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release. Shake it out a little bit. Again, inhale, shoulders lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, drop. One more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, squeeze them high. And one more for good luck. Okay, inhale, lift the shoulders up, take a big sniff at the top. And okay. Take a moment to bring your arms out to the side. Big open T. Turn your palms open. Look up. Wrap your arms around your upper body. Take one hand to each shoulder. Wrap your hands to your shoulders like you're giving yourself a hug. Now tuck your chin into your chest and round the upper back. So press the back of your rib cage towards the chair behind you. Okay, take a moment to spread open that space between the shoulder blades, breathing in slowly and deeply, opening, expanding that space behind the heart center, between the shoulder blades. Exhale slowly and completely. So as you breathe softly here, check in with your facial muscles. Can you relax the bridge of the nose? Can you soften your lips? Soften your brow. Slow, deep breath in. Maybe sigh out, soft breath out, maybe doing a little gentle twist to the right, gentle twist to the left, just from side to side, maybe a few more if that feels good. And keep the chin to the chest. Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, chin stays with the chest. Now the elbows, wrists, and hands are going to melt slowly and gently down to the lap. And you're going to roll your head back up to center and take a moment just to feel the lightness in the upper body and perhaps the sense of groundedness through the lower body. Bring your palms along just to face down and move your head from side to side. Just a gentle look from to the left to the right over each shoulder. Notice your range of motion just as it is today without judgment. Come back to center. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder like you're going to pour water out through that right side. Take the left arm out in a half T, bend at the elbow, bring the left hand to the right side of the skull. So you're going to weigh it down a little bit. You can also look to the upper left-hand corner where you're sitting if that feels right for you. If you glance up to the corner of your eye at a space there that's not moving, we'll take one moment, or 1 minute rather, to listen to the rhythm of the breath. So inhale, just start with that. Take a slow, deep breath out. Breathe in slowly and deeply. Breathe out slowly and completely. Let's take a couple more breaths at your own pace. Keep your gaze at that space, the corner of your eye, at that one place. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Take your index finger to your right temple. Push your head gently to center and bring your right hand down. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then take your left ear to your left shoulder. Pour water out through the left side. Bring your left arm out to the side half T and bring your hand to the other side of the skull. So you're going to look to the upper right hand corner of where you're sitting. Breathing in and breathing out. Finding that neck stretch, but at the same time connecting with your nervous system and finding this sense of calm as you find this. You glance upward to you're connecting. This is a vagus nerve exercise. So we're just going to keep our gaze nice and steady and soft. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. If you get the urge to swallow or yawn or even sigh, just go with it. It's your nervous system resetting. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in. And out. Take your left index finger to your left temple, push your head to center, and bring both hands down on the lap, and then turn your head from side to side. Okay? Just take a moment, notice your range of motion. Notice if you might be looking a little bit more behind you this time. Okay, come back to center. We're going to bring the arms to dangle alongside the body and shake out our wrists a little bit and shake out, kind of jiggle a little bit. You can bounce a little in your seat if you want to. Shake out your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders, right? Take your hands and kind of shake them out in front of you. Shake out the wrists. Go to the right and back to center. Go to the left and back to center, which is a jiggle and shake. That's all. It's jiggle and shake, jiggle and shake. Take a moment, relax your jaw. No one can hear us because we're all on mute except for me. So, if no one's in the house, give a little tribal yell, whatever works for you. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, and then you're going to let your hands face each other. And you're going to pull that energy, expand it, open. And then you're going to bring your hands a little closer together. So just do a few of these where you feel that chi or that energy between the hands. And then maybe you can kind of roll this little ball of energy around. It's like you feel how soft your wrists are and just a slow roll from top to bottom, from bottom to top. Right? All right, place that in your belly. Take a moment there, breathing in and breathing out. Take one hand to the center of your chest and watch how your breath is expanding the belly, ribs, chest, and lungs. opening you up in the body. And exhale, the belly draws to the spine and the ribs and chest soften. So feel your breath. Inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Breathing in, belly, ribs, chest, and lungs. Breathing out, belly to the spine, ribs and chest soften. Okay, let's bring the arms back down and we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So lift the shoulders up. You're going to roll them back and glide them down. Breathing in, shoulders lift. Breathing out, roll back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll back and down. Breathing in, shoulders lift. Breathing out, roll them back, glide them down. 4 more times. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, roll back and down. Breathing in, lift the shoulders, roll them back and drop them. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, roll back and down. Breathing in, shoulders lift. Breathing out, roll back and glide them down. Now let's take the right shoulder to the ear to the count of 3. So it's like a micro lift, Om 1, a little higher, Om 2, a little higher, squeeze, squeeze, Om 3. Imagine you have magnets on your fingertips as you drop your shoulder down to the count of 3. Om 1, a little more, Om 2, and magnets on the fingertips, shake it out. Okay, left shoulder, Om 1, Om 2, squeeze, squeeze, Om 3, and drop down. Om 1, Om 2, and drop 3, and just kind of wiggle a little bit. Let's take the shoulders from back to front. Okay, so shoulders lift up, roll forward and down. So you're doing backward circles on the side walls. Lift the shoulders up, roll them forward and down. Breathing in, shoulders lift. Breathing out, roll forward and down. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, forward and down. 4 more. Breathing in, shoulders lift. Breathing out, roll forward and down. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, roll forward and down. 2 more. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, forward and down. And 1 more time, shoulders lift. Exhale, and drop them down. You'll have to excuse me for a moment. While we were doing that exercise, my cat, never mind, he went out through a little hole in the screen door to the fire escape. And I was like, I think I have to lift it up and let him in. But he came back in. And this is the cat. This is the guilty cat. Okay, let me get
Your
that
cat.
away. Jupiter. Okay, so anyway, let's do some stuff with let's do some cat cow because we want to get a little more into our spine, right? This is some real movement here. So take your feet to the ground, right? Let's do the cat cow. Dedicate it to Jupiter. All right. So we are going to make sure that your feet are to the ground, and you can create a little space if it's available to you. So instead of tucking your shins in, try to be kind of open so you create space, okay? And then we're going to bring the hands onto the thighs or the knees and move the chest through the arms. Be guided by your chest like you have a string and pull it forward and up and look up, roll your shoulders back, and then tuck your tail and round away. Bring your chin into your chest, okay? Inhale. Move the torso through the arms. Lift the tailbone behind you. Open the chest. Lift the chin. Exhale. Tuck your tail and round away. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. Rounding chin to chest. Again, gliding through the arms, vertebrae by vertebrae into cow pose. Rounding away, tucking the tail, moving through the spine, chin to chest, Halloween cat pose. Breathing in, gliding through the spine. Open the chest, lift the chin. Breathing out, tucking the tail, rounding away, chin to chest. Beautiful. And come back up to your comfortable seat. Turn your palms open just to take a moment. Breathing in. And soften and breathe out. Okay, let's do some stuff with let's do the facial muscles. So if you're wearing glasses, you might take your glasses off. Take your hands together. I want you to imagine that you're like washing your hands. So you have your hands are getting warm and soapy a little bit, maybe soft, right? The bubbles make your hands soft. So, just kind of rub them together, create some warmth in the centers of the palms. Then close your eyes and bring your hands lightly to cup over the eyes. Spread your fingers wide. Keep the back of the neck soft. So the ears are soft, the brow is soft. Maybe open the mouth a little, let the jaw be relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the energy flowing from the centers of the palms into the eye muscles, helping to warm them, release them. Breathing in and breathing out. One more slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, melt your hands halfway down the face. Now we're going to stick out the first two fingers of our hands on either side and come to the nostrils. We're going to pull outward towards the ear. So go to your cheekbones, right to the bottom of the nostrils. Yes, and then pull out across your cheekbone to your ear. And then you're kind of opening up your sinuses a little bit. You might find it. Just do that over and over again. That nice smooth stroke, right? And then the next time that you get to your jaw muscle, which is right outside of the face, you can open and close your mouth and feel it moving underneath you. That's the space where you want to circle. Do some circles with your hands, some stick your tongue out, roll your hands on your jaw like nice slow circles, and then roll in the other direction and give yourself a little massage here. Yeah, go down the edge of the jaw, go down the mandible, go to the tips of the lower jaw and stick your fingers in your lower jaw to give yourself a little acupressure massage there. And just kind of take some time to release, okay? And then we're going to take one hand to the chin and just slide it down to the chest, and the other hand to the chin and slide it down to the chest. So one hand over the other, you're going to take a very gentle sweep down from the chin, down the front of the throat, all the way down the front of the throat. When you get to the chest, let's do a little tapping, like a little Tarzan tapping today, like open up your lungs and go, just kind of give it a little gentle pound, right? Inhale and feel your power. And again, inhale. And then let's shake out our hands a little bit, like shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then let's flap the hands down like you're kind of letting it go into the earth to be regenerated. Okay, now we're going to take our hands and we're going to pinch our fingers together, and we're going to peck right at the hollows of the collarbones. Okay, this point is called Shufu, and it's said to reverse negative energy in the body. Okay, so let's take a few moments pecking there. Okay, and then we're going to go under the eyes again. We're going to peck under the eyes. And again, you could take deep breaths in, exhale out through the mouth if you want to, keep your breath flowing. And then we're going to shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And bring your hands like a claw and tap front and back of the ears. Now you're going to go around the skull. Okay, so you tap, tap, tap around the front of the ear, back of the ear, around the skull. Go ahead and just kind of go around what feels good. So you're tapping like raindrops on the top of your head, going down the back of the neck, going to the tops of your shoulders, okay? And then again, let's just swing the hands, just release the hands. This one always feels good for me, but everyone's different, right? Okay, now we're going to take our arms and our hands to rest on our lap. Okay, after all that movement, just feel all that kinetic energy flowing through the body. Okay, breathing in. Take a little sigh out and just kind of let go. Sighing out, exhalation is the gateway to soften. Take your right ear to your right shoulder, because you're going to pour water out through that side. You're going to take your right hand, with a little cupped hand, you're going to tap the neck and shoulder on the left side. You're going to wake up some energy there. And then you can take your hand down the inside of the left arm. So down slowly, the upper arm, tap down the inner elbow, tap down the forearm and the palm. And then turn your left palm downward and tap up the outside of the arm. So you're just going to go the opposite direction. to the top of the shoulder. We'll do that one more time. Do this at your own pace, just a slow tapping down the upper arm, inner elbow, forearm, and palm, and then a slow tapping up the outside of the arm, all the way up to the top of the shoulder and the crook of the neck. And just tap, 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 break up anything you're holding there. And then take your right hand back down to the lap and bring your chin to your chest and roll your head back up to center. All right, take a moment to notice your left side next to your right side, just the energy there without judgment. We will now take the left ear to the left shoulder and pour water out through that side. And we'll take the left hand and just a gentle cupped palm. You're going to tap around the left side of the neck and shoulder. Just break up anything you might be holding there. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Let go a little bit of the layers that we might be holding. And then take your hand down the inside of that right arm, the inner elbow, the forearm, and the palm. And then you're going to turn your right palm down and tap the back of that right hand as you bring that left hand all the way up to the shoulder, the crook of the neck. One more time, turn your right palm open on your lap and tap down the inside of your arm all the way down to the palm. And then turn your right palm downward and tap up the outside of the arm all the way up to the crook of the neck and shoulder. Okay? And then we'll take that hand down. We'll bring your chin to your chest. We'll roll the head up to center. Right? Take a moment. Turn from side to side. Just look around. All right. Come back to center. Take your right ear to your right shoulder and drop the chin down to the chest. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Just a half circle. Down to the chest with the chin. Right ear to right shoulder. Lift the chin. Drop the chin in a little curve down to the chest and over to the left. Down to the chest and over to the right. We're just going to do the right. Drop your chin to your chest. Draw a nice smooth curve with your right ear back up to your right shoulder. Lift the chin. Drop the chin again down to the chest. Go back to the right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Lift the chin. One more time. Chin rolls down to the chest. Roll the right ear back up to the right shoulder. Lift the chin. Bring the chin down to the chest. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, chin back down. Back up to the left shoulder. Slow curve, lift the chin. Exhale, drop down. One more time like this. Take your right ear to your right shoulder, slow curve, lifting the chin at the top of your inhalation. And roll your chin back to the chest. And roll your head to center. All right. Now we're going to take a side stretch. So let's take our right hand behind our head with the elbow out to the side, like half of a butterfly wing. The left palm can turn upward and slide a little bit to the inside of the left thigh as you drop your elbow to the top of the left thigh and lean to the left. Maybe you can look to the tip of your right elbow. Maybe you can lean back a little bit. Okay, peeling open a little bit more, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Slow, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Let's come on up and bring our right hand down. We'll do the same on the left. Take your left hand behind your head, half a butterfly wing, and slowly lean to the right. Now, if you want to stay where you are, that's fine. If you want to look to the tip of your elbow, you can peel open a little more. That's right. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Maybe lean back a little bit into your hand. Inhale and exhale. Let's come back up to our comfortable seat. We're going to take that hand back down. Okay, take a moment, palms open, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's take some stuff for the wrists and hands. So first we're going to take our palms to prayer and your elbows out to the side, and you're going to push the base of your palms down. You're going to think about how your chest can lift up to the thumbs. Right? So you're pressing down, stretching into the wrist. The more you press, the deeper the stretch. Breathing in And breathing out. Soften your shoulders. Okay. Now we're going to bring the backs of our hands and fingers to touch. So the opposite, your fingers dangle down. You can even wiggle them a little bit. Let your elbows drop. Let your shoulders drop. Okay. Now I want you to think about the intention you set, that sort of wish or that intention you made at the beginning of your practice. And we're going to start to circle our hands, right? Our hands are going to be touching, but we're going to be like making a kind of a flower, like a lotus blossom, as we bring our hands, as we roll our wrists. Imagine as you bring your hands forward that you're offering up that positive intention, right? The intention you set for your practice, you're sending that out into the universe, right? So take a few moments here. As you do this, just feel how your breath is kind of motivating your movement here. And the next time the palm floats forward, like you're cupping water, right? And then you're going to bring it in and pour it into your own body, your own vessel, right? All of that good stuff, all that positive energy, positive thoughts. Okay? Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your palms to prayer. Interlace your fingers. And we're going to draw some figure eights with our knuckles on the sky. Okay, so keep your wrists nice and soft. Just kind of opening up the wrists, the forearms, the hands. You're going to bring it into the elbows. Now you're going to draw this. You're going to start to really like draw these figure eights with your arms, with your elbows, forearms, and hands. You might dip down, loop up and around, dip down on the left, loop up and around. Yeah, just do this, but do it, as just at your own pace, whatever feels right for you, right? You can do a little, you can do it a lot, you can really twist into it, you can just twist a little bit, see what feels good for you. The next time that you go here, stop. The next time you're on the right, lift the opposite elbow up and over. Take your right elbow, lift it up and loop it around. Take your left elbow, lift it up and loop it around. So you're just leading now from the elbow, the opposite elbow, and you're opening up some space in the side of your body, middle and upper back, chest and shoulders. Okay, and then release our hands and just wave them a little from side to side, and wave them around us, and bring them above the head, and from side to side, and then bring them back down, all the way back down until we rest them in our lap, and take a slow breath in and a soft breath out. A few more moments to just breathe in slowly and deeply. And breathe out slowly and completely. Inhale and exhale. Let's do holding up the heavens, pushing down the earth. So with the right palm, we face the palm up. With the left hand, we face it down on either side of the body. And then we're going to straighten our elbows and stretch in both directions and lean to the left. You're pushing down the earth and holding up the heavens. Now we're gonna switch. We're gonna pass our pinky slowly through the midline of the body. Take your left palm up and your right hand down. Lean to the right. Open up into the side gate of your body here. Again, let's move through the midline. Let's press up with the right and down with the left. Lean to the left. Maybe you want to even shake your head no if you want a little neck release. That can feel good too. Okay, yeah, a little neck release. And then come back to center. Take your pinky fingers through the midline. Push down with the right and up with the left. Lean to the right. One more time, okay? One more set. Move through the midline of the body. Take your right palm to push up, left palm pushes down. Lean to the left. Open up into the side gate of the body. And one more time. Move through the midline. Let your pinkies pass each other. Push up with the left and down with the right. Lean to the right, breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to center, take your hands, interlace your fingers, push your palms away from you, round the spine. And we'll come on up. Bring your hands down. Okay, lift the shoulders, a little squeeze, 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 and gently drop. Okay, so let's take, um, we're going to take the knee into chest. Okay, so you might want to take a moment if you need a drink of water or you want to just take a breath for a second for whatever reason. Mm, if you use a strap, you can grab one if you need one to bring your knee into your chest. If bringing your knee into your chest is not what you feel like doing, you can skip it, or you can just roll your hands on your belly and give yourself a little massage with your hand. So we're going to bring our strap to the underneath the knee, the right knee, and we're pulling the knee towards us. And we're going to hold the strap and hold our hands over our knee. Now we want to sit up kind of tall, and we're going to draw some circles. Just really nice, gentle circles. Imagine that you're drawing circles on the wall in front of you with your kneecap. Spirals and circles. Open up into your hip, open up into your lower back. Okay, nice slow circles here. And then when you're ready, you can go in the other direction with those circles. Then we're going to bring the leg down, but then we're going to stretch it out in front of us. So either on the floor, you could stretch it out like this. Okay, I'm holding under my knee, under my thigh, which you could do too, right? You could hold under your thigh. You could hold the strap there. You could hold your hands there. Roll out your ankle if that's available to you. Okay, and do this in the other direction. Okay, point and flex your foot a few times, and then let your foot come down to the ground. Okay, let's do this on the other side. Okay, so you're going to take your strap or your hands, you're going to pull that left knee up into the chest. So first it's the roll. Take your hands around your shin and circle. Nice slow circle. Open up into your hip and your lower back. Okay. And when you're ready, you circle in the other direction. Give your belly a little massage. And then we're going to bring the foot down. We're going to take the strap underneath or the hands underneath, either one. Okay. I find that for me, I want to interlace my fingers under my thigh. And you don't have to hold it as high as I am. You just want to stretch out your leg. And you want to give it a little circle in one direction, little circle in the other. You know, point and flex your foot a few times. And we're going to let that foot and that leg come down. Okay, just again, I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see. We'll do some stuff that's adopted for both the feet. There's my cat. Both the feet and the arm. So inhale, we're going to lift the heels, and you could also lift your arms out in front of you, like the back of your hands are floating up a velvet wall. Exhale, let your heels drop, let your hands come down to your lap. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the arms, lift the hands. Exhale, float back down. One more time. Inhale, heels lift and the backs of the hands lift. Exhale, heels drop and palms come onto the lap. Inhale, lift the balls of your feet. If you want, you can push your hands out now, like you're pushing away. Push away. Round the spine, chin to chest, tuck the tail. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, round your arms out to the sides and bring everything down, including the feet if they're raised. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Let's do that again. Lift the balls of the feet, reach your hands out in front of you, push away, rounding the spine. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your arms out to the sides and down. Drop the balls of the feet to the ground. One more time. You can always skip it if it feels like you need to rest, okay? Push away, lifting the balls of the feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, arms out to the sides and bring them down. Bring your feet down. Take your feet out and tap your big toes together. Tap your heels together 3 times. Tap the inner wrists like a penguin, okay? Tap, tap, tap. Big toes come together, heels apart. Tap the backs of the wrists. Tap, tap, tap. Heels together, toes apart, and inner wrists. Tap, tap, tap. Big toes together, heels apart, and outer wrists. Tap, tap, tap. Point the toes and reach out. Flex the feet and push away. Point and flex. One more. Point and flex and drop everything down. Turn your palms open on your lap. Take a slow breath in. Big sigh out. Allow your body to melt. Just kind of feel your energy. We will do some torso rolls. Let me get a little closer to you guys. So we're going to just do some circles with the torso. So our hands are on our lap. I want you to imagine a circle has 4 points. So we're going to push our chest forward. We're going to lean gently, just slightly to the right. We're going to bring ourselves back, lean back. We're going to go to the left. Now imagine you're drawing a circle on the sky with the crown of the head. At the same time, you're shifting your weight from one sitting bone to the next. You're touching all 4 corners of the circle. I only want you to go as far as is comfortable for you, right? So some of you may feel like, oh, I really want to make a big open circle. Some of you may feel like you want to keep it small, right? You see where you want to go, but you're going to open up a little bit into your rib cage, your chest, your lungs, your back muscles are going to get a little stretch. Okay, next time you come forward, go in the other direction, go to the left, round away, go to the right, move the chest through the arms. Continue like this as long as it feels good. Okay, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, a few more. Shifting the weight around. And come back to center. Now we're going to do a forward bend. Again, just go as far as you are comfortable, of course. So if you take your hands down and lean forward, let your head go. Shake yes, shake no. Take a little flutter of your lips like a or a sigh, or stick your tongue out. Shift your weight from one sitting bone to the next. So from one buttock to the next, just a gentle shift of weight in your chair. Allow your torso to be like a rag doll, just letting your back of your neck and your skull soften, your shoulders soften. And when we come back to center, root down into your feet, and we're going to roll up. Bring your hands onto your thighs. If you don't want to roll up, you can come up with a flat back, leading from the ears, okay? And we're coming back up to the comfortable seat. And then we're going to reach the arms out to the sides, up to the sky, and bring your palms down. Beautiful. Take one hand to heart, one hand to your belly. Just a few moments to watch the wave of your breath behind your hands. You're just kind of finding that equilibrium because we've been upside down, right? Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to take a forward bend with a twist. Let's take our right forearm across the lap. The left arm is dangling down alongside the left shin. We're going to sweep that left arm out to the side and a half T and bring it up to the sky. Lean back into this. This might feel really nice, a nice opening for the middle and upper back. It's a little bit of a twist, and it's also a good stretch. An opener for the chest, and then bring your arm back down, half T, and let the arm dangle. Let your head go. Take your left forearm across your lap, left elbow on the left thigh, left palm across the right. Right arm dangles down alongside the outer right shin. Then take the right arm out in a half T and reach it up to the sky, leaning back. Open up here, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, looking at your thumb. Exhale. One more slow breath in. And as you exhale, bring that right arm back down, half T, and you're slumped back over your lap again, a forward bend, another one. Just rocking your head out a little bit from side to side, shift your weight a little bit, just rock yes and shake yes and no. And then we're rooting into our feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel, like you're making footprints in the sand at the beach as you roll up. Or you could come up with a flat back, okay, moving from the hips. And then we'll come to reach the arms out and up to the sky. Inhale. And we will bring our palms slowly down over the center line of the body as we exhale. Right? Breathing in and breathing out. Watching the wave of your breath with the light of your awareness. Let's take an upright twist. So we're going to take our right hand behind our seat and our left arm is diagonal across the lap. So we're going to lengthen up our through the spine and slowly turn to look back over our right shoulder. Find your twist here. Feel how your inhalation is lengthening you from the lower spine through the upper spine. Find how the exhalation draws your belly to your spine. Find a little more rotation. Now stay in this twist, but turn your head to look forward. Stay in the twist, but look back over your shoulder. Again, gently swivel your chin just to look forward. Gently swivel to look back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, looking back behind you, staying there. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale your way back to center. Take a slow breath in and maybe a sigh or just soften with an exhalation. Okay, let's do this on the other side. Left hand behind the chair, right arm diagonally across the lap. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, slowly turn and twist and look over your back shoulder as you exhale. So stay here for a few moments, just refining this twist. Lengthen from the tailbone through the crown of the head as you inhale. Feel how your belly button draws in towards the spine and twists you a little more as you exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, stay in the twist, but look forward. Stay in the twist, but look back. Stay in the twist, but pivot your chin to look forward. And exhale, look back behind you. One more time. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, look back. All right, take a deep breath in and out. And then inhale your way back to your comfortable seat. Okay. Now we end with lion pose and we also end with a little pranayama. So let's take our thumbs into our fists, take our fingers around our hands, our thumbs, and just take your fists to your thighs. So you're a lion waiting for your prey. Okay, so you're going to squeeze your shoulders, squeeze your facial muscles, squeeze your fists. Om one, om two, om three. You let everything go like, okay, so pounce, right? Shoulders, hands, and even a okay, stop, tongue can stick out. Look at your third eye. Let's do that twice more. Thumbs into the fists, big paws on the lap, shoulders to the ears, squeeze your facial muscles. Om one, om two, let it go, om three. All right, one more time. It's a great way to let out any energy we're holding on to that doesn't need to be there. Squeeze your shoulders, squeeze your fists, squeeze your facial muscles. Om one, om two, om three, let it go. And then let your hands rest and turn your palms open and take a deep breath in. And take a nice slow sigh out. Let your shoulders melt from the ears. A few moments here, breathing in. And breathing out. One more time, take your hands together, rub them together, and bring them over your eyes. Just one more time to just, or you know what? If you don't want to bring them over your eyes, you can bring them somewhere else in the body that might feel like it needs a little extra energy. Maybe it's your heart center, maybe it's your lower back, maybe it's your shoulders, okay? I'm doing the eyes, so do what feels good for you, okay? Take some slow, deep breaths into that space between your palms and the space that you're touching, and feel the energy flowing there. Breathing in and breathing out. Slow, deep breath in and slow breath out. One more slow inhalation. And as you exhale, let's bring the hands down. We're going to place one hand to our belly button with the thumb into the navel, okay? One hand to the chest. We're going to do a box breath. We're going to do 4 rounds of box breath. So box breath is we inhale to the count of 4, we hold our breath for the count of 4, we exhale out through the count of 8. I will count. You don't have to count. Okay. If you feel like you're not up for it, just listen to your breath. Just breathe, right? Because our breath is our greatest tool, right? So sometimes things are appropriate, sometimes they're not. So be guided by your comfort, be guided by your breath. Okay. So if you just feel like closing your eyes, you can listen to me. You guide 4 rounds. We're doing 4 rounds of box breath. Okay. And then we're going to just go back to our normal breathing and do a relaxation. So one hand to heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. First we just take a deep cleansing breath in, soft breath out. We inhale to the count of 4. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, and hold the breath. Exhale, count of 8. Om 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold the breath. Exhale. Om 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your hands down. Take a deep breath in. And take a slow breath out. Just stay for a few moments. Allow your breath to flow back into its normal rhythm and pace. And just follow the rhythm of your inhalation. Follow the way the air flows and filters out of the nostrils on your exhalation. Just watching the pace, the rhythm, the texture of your breath. And then you can lie back, sit back, change your, if you need, if you want to change where you are, just take a moment, take a drink of water, make yourself comfortable. You can cover yourself or put something behind your neck, and we'll do a relaxation.
Oh,
And
I gotta do something, my sister.
oh, okay. Okay, well,
Sorry.
no,
Bye.
that's
Thank
okay. Nice to
you.
see you.
Nice to
See you
see
next
you.
time.
See you.
Okay. Okay, take good care. All right, so for this relaxation, let's close the eyes and sit back in your chair or your couch or wherever it is that you are releasing and relaxing to. And let your arms float out to the sides of the body. You can let the ankles flop away and close your eyes. Take a few moments here, finding the breath, feeling the breath in the centers of the palms, the fingers and fingertips, feeling the energy in the centers of the hands, watching how the backs of your hands, your fingers and fingertips are going to melt slowly down into the surface beneath them. Let the forearms and the elbows release as if you have magnets on your elbows. You can drift your shoulders from the ears. And relax your shoulders, your upper arms. Drift your awareness back to the centers of your palms, feeling the energy of your breath in the centers of the palms rising gently as you inhale. And as you exhale, the backs of your hands, wrists, fingers, and fingertips soften and melt. Visualize flowing all that energy in the centers of the palms through the inner wrists and forearms, through the inner elbows, through the upper arms and shoulders. And now imagine a waterfall of energy flowing down the back of your body, the upper back, the middle back and the lower back, melting that waterfall of energy flowing down to your lower body. Feeling the hips settle, the sitting bones root many layers into the earth. The buttocks soften, the backs of the thighs release, the backs of the knees, shins and ankles and calves relaxing. Take your awareness all the way down to the soles of the feet. Feel how your feet are meeting the earth. Bring your awareness to the necks of your toes and stretch your toes for a moment if that's available to you, and then take a deep breath in and soften them as you exhale. Breathing through the feet, sending light energy into the arches, the tops of the feet, the balls of the feet, the heels. Filling up your shins and calves like a glass of water through the ankles, shins, and calves, rising light energy. Take a soft sigh out and let everything melt. Ankles, shins, calves, feet, release. Bring your awareness to your knees and imagine your knees could float above you, weightless and soft. Knees releasing and relaxing. Bring your awareness to the broad muscles of your thighs. Soften and relax them. Feel the breath in the pelvis and the lower belly, rising and falling. Feel the breath in the sitting bones as you spread open your sacrum, make more space for it on your inhalation, and you soften your pelvis as you exhale, breathing in light energy into the pelvic organs, abdominal organs, flowing that light energy through all your internal organs. Breathing in light energy, breathing out to soften and melt. Bring that energy up through the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, and the space between the shoulder blades, melting and softening. And relax the back of your neck and skull. Smooth the brow, create space between the eyebrows, the bridge of the nose. All the little muscles around the eyes are melting and softening. Relax the nose and nostrils. Relax your lips, your lower jaw, teeth and tongue and throat. Take a slow, deep breath in, sighing out, softening through the throat, the chest, and the belly. Breathing in and breathing out, letting all the weight of your body melt down into that surface beneath you. Let's take a couple of minutes together to meditate with the breath, letting your inhalation flow that light into the body, letting your exhalation soften you and melt you just a little bit more and a little bit more, letting go all your efforts here. Take a few moments to stay with the breath, to feel your outer senses. Maybe wiggle the tips of your fingers, your toes, waking the body up gently, or feel free to stay in your meditation. If you'd like, you can bring your palms back to prayer and take a moment as we end our practice together to remember your intention, perhaps to touch the point of light between your eyebrows where your Ajna chakra sits, which is the uh, point of intuition, the seat of the higher self that brought us to our yoga practice today for some self-care and self-love. So honor your higher self within and bring your hands to your lips for kind words and to your heart center as you bow forward towards the earth. We honor the light in all being. And thank you so much for joining me. It's so lovely to see everybody. Yay. Congratulations, Barbara, on your new home. And so have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see some of you next week. Okay? All right. Take good care, everyone.